Hey, look who it is. Come on in. My name is Avery Gibbs, and I'm an artist from Oshawa, Ontario. I started drawing at quite a young age. In the beginning, I would say that drawing served me most as a way of feeling connected with and expressing my love for the things that I was really into at the time, which I think is how it is with a lot of kids. You know, if I loved a certain athlete, I would draw them, or if I loved a certain band, I would of course draw all their album covers. I was a pretty shy kid growing up though, so my drawing ability was pretty important as an area of confidence. As I got older, I started painting and I started thinking more about style and subject matter and actually making my own compositions and my own actual artwork. And gradually I figured out the kind of art that I like making that feels like me and means something to me. When I was in art school, I started making these paintings that followed this narrative of this small population of humans that suddenly found themselves in this alien world full of these alien figures that I made up. And the series follows these humans as they navigate this alien world and learn and grow within it. And I think it makes a lot of sense as to why this narrative resonated with me at the time, given that it's a story about entering another world, or a world that's different from what one might know or be used to. And at that time in my life, I was a student in school. I've pretty much always been a student, but I was about to come to the end of that. You know, school was what I knew, but I was facing the prospect of soon going out and trying to make my mark in the larger world. So that was what entering another world meant for me at the time. But I don't think of this narrative in my art as necessarily just being about that. I like to think that there are a lot of different worlds that exist metaphorically all around us, whether that's the world of a certain culture, or a certain activity, or a certain way of thinking. And thinking of each of these things as sort of having its own space, or existing in its own world, so to speak, that you enter by immersing yourself in it, or even by just being present or aware of one of these things changing, or becoming more existent in the environment around you. Or maybe it's a physically different environment that we're thinking of, and it's a situation where you've relocated and you're getting used to being in a new place, literally, and that is the new world. But I think everybody, inevitably at some point in their lives, will go through the experience of entering a world that's different from what they know, and having to learn and grow within that world in order to find their place within it. And so that is what my art is about.